When I look back and remember past Christmases, I have to think of a Christmas that particularly stands out in my almost 60 years of life. The year was 2011. I had already given up my apartment several months ago and was living in a tent. First at campsites, then I went wild camping. After my parents died, I developed a negative attitude towards possessions, and over the years I sold and gave away my over 800 books and many other things. I spent the winter of 2011 in extreme seclusion in a cheap igloo tent, in a secret place in a kind of forest near the Alps, unnoticed among 500,000 people who roughly made up the population of Dresden then. Now, looking back, I can no longer explain what was going on inside me at that time. When I describe it as a spiritual journey, that's probably too exaggerated. But I felt that I was in some kind of process, development process or grieving process that I don't want to or couldn't interrupt. In any case, I remained there in the tent in absolute solitude. 2011-2012 was a bitterly cold winter. The snow was thick on and around my tent. I remember Christmas Eve. The air was clear and ice cold. There was a waste paper container nearby where I discovered the huge packaging of a large television. I put it under my thin sleeping mat. Cardboard provides excellent insulation. I remember the incredible silence that was around me, and especially within me. Part of the tent had collapsed under the weight of the snow, and it was very stormy outside. But in those days, God was incredibly close to me. I felt great trust and I was not afraid. A few days later, the thermometer in my tent showed minus 12 degrees. I left my tent and sought and received help from other people. I have to think back to this Christmas when I read the Christmas story now. There is a space within you or a dimension within you, I can't even put it into words, where God touches you with His presence. Anyone who has experienced a serious loss or who has been terminally ill and recovered may have experienced this deeper dimension in life firsthand. God can meet you there. Just as God comes close to us in the infant Jesus at Christmas, He wants to be close to you here and today and to give your life a new meaning. God bless you, my friends. Merry Christmas.